Hey guys, Metroid Prime Fan 18 here, and this is going to be a... Yeah, I'm sorry, I just woke up, but I just happened to see BigAl's newest rant on PETA, which was made, I think, about like 10, 11 hours ago. It was on the featured page on YouTube, as far as my subscriptions go. And I had already heard this somewhere before, but apparently PETA's really rolling with it, which doesn't surprise me in the least. They're apparently saying that... Okay, well, first off, they sent a letter to Ben & Jerry's telling them to stop using cow's milk in their ice cream and to start using boob milk from humans. Okay, why? Okay, well, they're saying that drinking cow's milk gives you autism, even though autism and Down syndrome, Asperger's syndrome, which is a branch of autism, and all like that, is genetically given, or it's hereditary. It's given to you through birth. Nothing you eat or drink can make you autistic. I mean, no matter how much an organization like PETA says. If drinking milk makes you autistic, then I would have been diagnosed with that or autism years ago. Or that or Asperger's, whatever. Now, my question is, what is PETA pulling out of their ass, seriously? Drinking cow's milk gives you autism. This is just another failed attempt by them to get us to stop torturing animals. And in this case, it's cows for milk. It's not burgers. No, it's cow milk. Okay, what they need to know is cows actually like being milked. Otherwise, their stomachs or their udders and stomachs get too bloated with the milk that they get angry. The milking, it relieves the pressure on their systems. So they enjoy it, as long as you don't do it the wrong way, but still they do enjoy being milked, and they have to be. And they're saying that we're torturing them by milking them and drinking the milk for ourselves, or putting it in yogurt or ice cream or whatever. Okay. Now, I honestly don't know where they get off. I mean, was this Pamela Anderson's idea? Again, that wouldn't surprise me in the least, seeing as how she's PETA's poster girl and has been for God knows how many years. But this is just going too far. I mean, I can understand to an extent their crusade, if you call it, against burgers or whatever. But this is cow's milk, something we use almost every day in cereal or just by itself, or chocolate milk, whatever. We drink this stuff nearly every day, or at least every week. And now they're saying, oh, breakfast is bad for you. So if we don't have any regular milk to use, then we can just get some from a mother instead. Okay. You know, I seem to recall this video that showed this 8-year-old girl who was addicted to nursing from her mom, and that was disturbing enough to turn me away. I never did breastfeeding, and I never breastfed at all. And now after seeing that, I'm glad I never did, because that was just creepy. I mean, how could a mom stand that? And plus, if you're on the nipple for too long, it can really fuck up your teeth, not to mention give you a speech impediment. Those are some side effects. You know, PETA to some extent does have a good purpose, but they do a horrible job of executing it. Greenpeace, for example, they actually get off their asses and do something. Like, PETA will only talk about the most unimportant and stupid shit. Greenpeace actually helps. I mean, like BigAl said, they stopped the whale hunting up in the Arctics and Antarctics. They stopped the seal clubbing. I'm guessing they're trying to do something about the Japanese dolphin massacre, or the dog skinning and cat skinning in China and Korea. And what does PETA complain about? Oh, milk makes you autistic. Stop using cow's milk in ice cream, something they've been using since ice cream was first invented way back in God knows when, and telling them to use mother's milk instead. You know, I knew PETA was full of fail before, but this is taking it to a whole new level. cow's milk is basically dangerous. It should not be ingested unless you want to be autistic or retarded or whatever. Oh my god. Alright, PETA. Now, I do realize this is spelled wrong by one letter, but I don't give a fuck. This should get a good enough message out to what I think of PETA. Now, I don't have any problem with vegetarians, but PETA are just a bunch of radical bastards. So let's see if you can read this good enough. If I can just turn around here. It says, PETA. Yeah, I know, it's misspelled, sue me. People eating those tasty animals. And you know what? I think you can see it well enough. Well, it's kind of blurry, but that's the best I can see it. It says PETA, people eating those tasty animals. And when I first got this shirt, I don't remember where I got it from, or if it was like given to me through a thrift shop or whatever. I was just like, oh my god, that is just the ultimate fuck you to PETA. I have to wear this. And I did. And you know what? I've never looked back. And all the time I wore it in high school, I was walking through the halls of my next class or whatever, to lunch, bathroom, whatever, and people were always pointing to my shirt and they were saying, oh my god, dude, where'd you get that shirt? I want a shirt like that. And I was like, yeah, I'm not surprised. Now again, I have no problem with vegetarians or vegans, or if those aren't the same thing, I don't really know. And on the front here, it says, on a little shirt pocket, it says, it's kind of small, it says, we deprogram vegetarians. I don't mind vegetarians. It should say we deprogram PETA, because PETA are full of a bunch of fucktards who get all radical and hurt over us drinking milk from a cow, something that's been being done by people for hundreds of years. You know, they use it for cheese, they use it for milk, they use it for yogurt, ice cream. You know, pretty much everything, especially, you know, dairy aisle, of course, is used with cow's milk. Cheese is made with cow's milk. So what, should we stop eating cheese? Should we just get hamburgers instead of cheeseburgers? Oh no, we can't get hamburgers at all either because they're made from cow. Oh, yay! You know what? If I had a non-expired carton of milk here, I would just sit in front of this camera and drink the whole thing right now, just as a big fuck you to PETA. And on the front, I just slap on a big sticker that says "Cow's Milk." Watch at your own risk, PETA. I mean, seriously. Cow's milk gives you autism. When autism is a genetically transferred disease, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if the next big thing they said was, what's a good one here? Oh yeah, they say turkey burgers are no longer a good excuse. They're no longer a good substitute to regular cow burgers. You know why? Because turkey burgers will give you Alzheimer's. They give you Tourette's. They're full of stuff that will give you AIDS. That would not surprise me in the least if they did that. And you know what? They can take their Baywatch bitch, Pamela Anderson, and go fuck themselves. I mean, they basically want to take away every food that tastes good. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if they eventually said vegetables were bad. No, food is bad. Stop eating food. So saith PETA. Or you know what? PETA, rethink your shit over, because basically you're just making all of us laugh. And if you call that shit research, then you must be going to some PETA version of Wikipedia or something. PETApedia or something. I don't know. You know, PETA are just so ignorant. They're full of a bunch of arrogant know-nothings who are just trying to come up with a bunch of bullshit research and get their word out that this is bad, you shouldn't eat this, you shouldn't ingest this. You know what? Fuck them. I'll eat and drink whatever I fucking want to. If PETA didn't like that, well, they can't stop me. I love to see them try. So, that's just a video response to BigAl's newest rant. And with that, Metroid signing off.